Welcome to mechanical tutorial. I am going to teach you different techniques in SolidWorks for mechanical engineers. I am going to train you different modules like surface modeling, sheet metal and enclosure design, product design, plastic components design, reverse engineering and many more tips and tricks in SolidWorks.
Hi, today I am going to explain cell phone stand holder in SolidWorks with sheet metal module. So here I am going to explain with two methods. So this is the first method using simple sketch and base flange. Second method I am going to use, instead of single sketch for base flange, I am going to use different edge flanges. So these are the two methods I am going to explain. Let's start now. I have taken a new SolidWorks part file. Select the front plane, create a sketch. So we have to draw one horizontal line. This is 95. So the angle between these two lines is 75. And the vertical height is 90. So this is 60. So before that we have to provide this dimension, that is 63. This is 18. This is 110. So we have to provide diagonally. You should remember that. That is 10. Now select these two lines, make it perpendicular, so it is completely constrained. Go to sheet metal tab, select base flange, select mid plane. This is 75. So here thickness as 2 mm and radius is 3. See here. Now we have to create the cutouts. So we have to unfold. So go to unfold command, select this flat face and select this collect all bends and say OK. Now select this face, create a sketch. So draw one rectangle at this location delete this line, draw one line from this edge to this corner. Similarly, draw one more line, or you can make symmetric. So we have to join this edge, that is important. So move little bit inside and this inside and draw two lines. So before constraining the dimension, try to make all the entities equal. These two are equal, these two are equal, and these two inclined lines are equal. Select this line and convert entity. This is 26. Distance between these 2 points is 48. So it is constrained now. So make it coincidence with this line. So it is constrained now. Now we have to go to sheet metal tab, select extruded cut. See here, we have to select this flip side to cut, so it automatically delete outside area. See, I am unchecking this. You can see normally it removes the closed loop, but a required area is closed loop. So click this, say OK. See here. Now select this fold. Automatically it takes the previous face and collect all bends and say OK. Now select this face, go to sketch, draw an ellipse. See here it is not constrained. Select the origin, center line, and this one, this point, and make it vertical, so it automatically constrains. See here, go to sheet metal, extrude cut. See, so we can link to thickness. Say OK. See here. Now we have to remove the sharp corners. So go to break corners. So apply fillet. So that is around 10 mm. See here. Now I am going to apply fillets over here. So now this value is 1 mm. So, or 2 mm you can provide, equivalent to thickness. See here. Now the stand is ready. So let's see the flat pattern. See, this is how it looks like. See here. So now I am going to create a cushioning pads for the mobile and the base grippers. So for that we have to go to surface module tab, go to offset surface, select this. So here we can give 0 thickness, say OK. Now select the surface, go to thicken, it is 1 mm. So we have to select the surface, see here. Similarly, we have to select the other surface. We should not merge it. It should look like a isolated. See, we have to be very much careful while creating the offset. So I have selected both sides. Instead we have to select one side. So we have to see which direction it is moving in the other direction. Say OK. See here. Similarly for other side. Select this and go to the first option. Say OK. So for visibility we can change the color, select these two and apply a color to this cushioning piece. See here. Select this base. So I am going to add grippers over here. Create a circle, 2 circles in one direction so that we can mirror it. Draw a center line, draw these circles, keep it in mirror and say OK. Now select these 4 circles, make it equal. this is 40. Now we have to apply radius, that is 10. See, select these two centers and make it horizontal and save it. So it is constrained now. So we can add simple extruded boss of 1 mm. Here we should not merge it. See here, we can change the color of this. See. So the final component is ready. Here we can make two configurations. So config 2. In config 2 we can have all the features. In config 1 we can have only sheet metal component. So rest of the features we can suppress, which we created for cushioning pads. See here, it's a sheet metal component, and we can create a folder. Assembly components. So we can have two configurations. So second configuration we have to unsuppress it. See here. So you can see the difference I am showing at this location. Now we can create one more configuration for flat pattern. So in flat pattern we can unsuppress this feature. So we can see the difference: folded straight, flattened straight, and with assembly components. So this is one method. I am going to explain the second method. Let's start now. Select the top plane, go to sketch. Here we have to create trapezium. So here we have to remove this horizontal constraint and move little bit inside. Right click, select the midpoint and select this origin, make it coincide. Select the midpoint, origin, and make it horizontal. So it will become symmetric. This is 65. This is 75. $95. So go to sheet metal tab and select the base flange. Here select 2 mm and K factor is 0.45. Now select the edge flange. So it is 90 degrees. So we have to modify to 105. You can see the angle of inclination. So it is measured from the outer side. And here I am taking the default radius as 3 mm. And say OK. Now we have to modify the sketch. Here also we have to remove the vertical constraints. Move little bit inside. Midpoint and select this. Select this midpoint and its origin and make it vertical so that it becomes symmetric. This value is 56 and we have to measure from this base. So this is 90. Say OK. See, we can see the cutout at this portion. Usually it doesn't happen when it is a rectangular face. Here we have a face with inclination, that is trapezium. So in this condition we have to modify the flange position option. Even if you select the material outside also, we can see the cutout at this location. See here. So we have to select this. Bend outside. Now we can see it is creating exactly at this edge. So this is mandatory. So what we can notice is that whenever there is an inclined edge, we have to select bend outside. Now select edge flange, and this is 120 degrees. Say OK. Now here also we have to modify the sketch. Remove the vertical constraints of these two lines. Move little bit inside. Right click, select the midpoint and this origin. Make it vertical so it becomes symmetric. Now constrain these dimensions. We have to select the outer edge. So this is 64 and this value is 56. Come out of the sketch. See here. So here also, since it is an inclined face, see this is also inclined face, So we have to change the flange position. Select this third option, that is bend outside. See here. Now select one more edge flange. So this is 90 degrees. Say OK, and we have to modify the sketch. See, we have to see whether it is creating exactly or not. Since it is a 90 degrees, there is no deviation. When you change the angle to 90 degrees, more than 90 degrees, then only it creates a cutout. Otherwise it doesn't create. Now select this line and this edge, and this is 18, and say OK. See here. Now we have to create one more edge flange of 75 degrees. So it has to move outside. You can see in the front plane. So 75 degrees. See whether it's creating cutout or not. So it is not creating. So we can provide flange position as bend outside. Say OK. Now go to sketch, so keep it in wireframe for better visibility. Select this outer edge, this is 10. Say OK. See here. Now I am going to create a cutout. Select this face, go to sketch, keep it in wireframe, draw a rectangle, see we have to coincide these two lines. Keep it normal. This is 20. So we can assign any value, 22. So to make it symmetric, select this edge, line, and this origin, make it vertical. Now create a cutout. See here, and say OK. See here, it has been created. Now select this line, draw an ellipse, this is 34, this is 25, make it vertical. So it is constrained now. We can select this cut extrude. We have to link to thickness and say OK. So this is the second method with edge flanges. So this is about creation of a cell phone stand holder in sheet metal module with two methods. Thanks for watching.